turned off my TV. But anyway, please make sure to get the book on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. Like I said, really appreciate all the views that I'm getting. I can't tell y'all enough how much I appreciate it. As you can see, I'm doing this recording in the daytime. That's why things are so bright. You know, just kind of giving my ring light a little bit of a rest for the time being, you know, so it doesn't burn out so quickly and stuff like this, right? I mean, it's okay because I have another one anyway. But shout outs to all the zodiac signs. Shout outs to the Cancer crabs. Let's dive right into it. So the cards that I come up with are the King of Cups, the Strength, the Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Spears, the Page of Spears, Seven of Coins, the Devil card, wow, the Judgment, and last but not least, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is for Cancer crabs, just in case if you didn't know. So the King of Cups, okay, the King of Cups, Strength, Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Some of you Cancer crabs may have been with someone that was very caught up in their own ego and self-delusion of grandeur, of how good they were to you. It could have been a Leo, or they could have had a lot of lower level ego trait, Leo traits, because you have the King of Cups, which is you managing your emotions, of course, or needing to manage your emotions, because, you know, Cancer crabs can be a little bit emotional. Managing your emotion, your emotional response, your reactions to essentially the person that represents the strength in this situation, right? But the strength doesn't necessarily represent someone who's really exhibiting strength. It represents someone who is trying to get some sort of reaction out of you. And they would try to get a reaction out of you, right? They're reaction seeking. And it didn't work. You were quite in control of your own selves. You were disciplined. And because these people thought that, you know, they wanted to know what your real intentions were, right? They couldn't believe that someone could be emotional or things of this nature, or the way you are what you are. And, you know, obviously the Cancer crabs are who y'all are, right? Like, it's not, if you're a Cancer, it's kind of, if you're a Cancer crab, it's kind of difficult to kind of hide that about yourself, because I've known many Cancer crabs still to this day because of family members, you know what I mean, being connected to Cancers, you know, dating Cancers. They're kind of difficult to hide who they are, right? Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like a Scorpio or something like this where they're doing that type of stuff. It's much more of a difficult situation. And then you have the and then you have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Spears. So the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Spears is that obviously that didn't really work out, because you stopped hanging out with them. You don't want to interact with them anymore. And then now it's like they're kind of left out in the cold to look goofy. And the Seven of Spears represents how, you know, you didn't go out like a punk. You fought for yours. You tried to stay in a relationship with them, and they didn't want you there. They didn't want you there. So now you're on a new chapter, Page of Spears. You're on a new chapter. You're on to interacting with others as far as dating is concerned. This is Grey Worm, from the show. And yeah. So the Seven of Pentacles represents, you know, they wanted to essentially stop talking to you for a while. Now, to be honest with a lot of y'all Cancer crabs, whether this was definitely planned, but if this is going to work out in those people's favors, who knows, right? I mean, it's kind of a dumb decision that they may have made, but only time will tell. You know what I mean? I don't know who gets themselves into a relationship so that they can front like they brand new, right? And get fly with somebody and be real disrespectful, but trying to be in a relationship. But to each their own, right? And then you have the devil card. The devil does represent Capricorn, which is the exact opposite zodiac sign of Cancer crabs. So this is kind of like you, Cancer crabs, kind of operating in your opposite polarity, or pulling from your polarity, right, or your opposite, which is Capricorn, right, which is you, Cancer crabs, choosing to focus on money for a little bit, right? Money. We're in November. I mean, it could change the direction, but as of right now, focusing on money. A lot of you Cancers right now have an opportunity to focus on money, and that's what it is that you're going to do with the Judgment, and just kind of being judgmental, right, and staying away from what reconciliation or other, not reconciliation in this case, but relationships in general, right? Interpersonal romantic relationships in general. You Cancer crabs essentially wanting to stay away from that stuff. So let's get into it. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. Oh yeah, by the way, shout outs to all my Cancer crabs. Y'all always come through. Y'all always showing up. The Cancers, the Aquarius, y'all always showing up. The Virgos, really appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all come through. All of that, y'all come through, y'all go ahead, y'all hook me up with some cash, y'all reach out. You know, I've even talked to a couple of you Cancer crabs about cancer. And I just find, I don't even know how to explain it. I just find the Cancer crabs so fascinating. You know what I mean? I can't explain it. I just find them so fascinating and stuff like this. But anyway, so you have the Three of Cups, right? To clarify the Three of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands. You have the Four of Cups, and you have the Nine of Wands. To clarify the Three of Cups, this represents how a lot of you Cancers, right? Like I said, y'all have a business opportunity. Oh wow, y'all have a business opportunity to do your thing, stuff like this, and most definitely you will do your own thing, right? Yeah, and you're staying clear from this, right? You will kind of want to hang out with some people, but other people are going to be kind of scared to hang out with you a little bit. You know what I mean? Because look at how you're the one giving the cup to the person, right? Trying to make them feel at home, and they're not biting. They're not interested. And the Nine of Wands just represents how, you know, when people start acting like that, I just see a lot of you Cancer crabs being like, okay, you don't have to be around, and just leaving, because it's not a matter of you Cancer crabs trying to force anything. It's more so a matter of you Cancer crabs just want to, right now, remain below the radar and just get your money and do your thing. So that's pretty much it. If relationships come up, depending on what it is, you might take it. If not, it is what it is. Peace. Appreciate it.